man. I really can't.
I don't care that he enjoys the game, but I do have a problem when he gets mad when we make fun of it.
Yeah,
like if you like the game, just be quiet about it. You don't have to be over here defending it all the time.
That's you problem. Are y'all not gonna respect? Nah, you ain't respect my opinion. You attacking me?
Exactly.
Trash. You know, I like to cut up.
See, I'm gonna defend them making this PC exclusive.
Make it sometimes.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, well, we getting those people, but those are not made. We talking about Microsoft first party. I don't know, Mike. I don't know if you don't understand that. The coalition is for third party putting something over on PC, and then something's coming from Microsoft first party. It's not even the same fucking sentence. Not even the same sandwich. Like I'm sitting back, scratching my head. Like this nigga is from Oklahoma.
I think y'all explained.
Well, when they get the mouse and keyboard support, but XCOM exists with just a controller.
Yeah, but we're talking about first party. And again, I'm not even advocating for having those games because I don't play those type of games. I'm just saying
the fact that they make them.
They're prioritizing the PC. They're putting them first. Not only they get to play the same game as me and get a free Xbox Live. Okay, we won't forget about that, right? Not only they get the bottom dog shit exclusive for cheaper. I'm paying 65, 60. They getting it for like 40 or whatever the fuck the case may be, right? You got that, but our exclusive are releasing day and date on their platform. But they're gonna we're gonna play the it should come. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy. That makes no sense to me. Like every time I think everybody, I see Kid Smooth had this breakdown moment yesterday on Twitter.
Oh man, he had a break.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny thing
about
is?
What?
Man, that boy got bodied by Omega Loser.
I seen the song.
That shit was bad.
What Kid Smooth have breakdown?
No, he called.
Hey man, he put his.
He called smoothing him out. Yeah, he called filling him out for the damn now. What do you call it? Minecraft's a PC exclusive. Like my thing was everybody had a fucking. My thing was when I seen they had a goddamn better showing for Age of Empire than they did for the actual $5 goddamn console.
Well, the PC isn't a console, Z.
Hey yo, then they had
Stop treating it like one.
Then they had the nerve to roll.
Why do you care?
Hey yo, listen. Then they had the nerve to roll that $5 goddamn console out with Zoo Tycoon, Disney Rush. They had the This is why I keep saying that show. They had the nerve to Xbox enhance that dog shit, but give me Phantom Dust with the original assets. Hey, what the fuck is going on here? That's what you know what I mean.
Hey, man, show left at the wrong time.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's why I keep going back to fucking Zoo Tycoon.
Yeah, all that stuff missed me, bro. I wasn't.
Bro, I'm still.
You know what's so funny though?
Hey, bro, listen.
I'm kind of glad I did though.
Hey, now listen, show. I'm about listen, man.
No, you would have been hilarious back then.
Hey, bro, listen. No. Like I said, show. I done talked about API like that shit even last week with D. Lying ass, fucking D. Talking about some DirectX 12. Like, you lying, bro. We know fucking Mr. Media X. Bro.
Hey, matter of fact, you know what? I was gonna send you when I had invited him on the show.
Yeah, I remember. He don't speak English. He Russian. D lying.
Yeah, he Russian. And what he wrote back to me, he said, "Listen, I don't speak English." Well, so I don't speak it very well. So boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I had a whole conversation with the dude.
Hey, dude, but listen.
I was sitting here like, what is D talking about?
Hey, bro, we've been on that site from day one. We did videos about this. They ain't never talked about no DirectX 12, bro.
Nope. Mr. Media X was on the stack chip. Bro, we was talking about DirectX.
Bro. You remember the shitstorm. That's how me and Rich Review Tech got cool. The DirectX 12 is not gonna do nothing for the Xbox One and this, that, you can't change the hard. Icy Rhythms, he had a channel he's called Ice. He shut his channel down, right?
Yeah. Icy Rhythms. I remember him.
Yeah, he shut his channel
down.
What's
that one dude that used to come at us all the time? What's that guy name? Shoot, what's his name? He used to hang. He used to hang. He was a PlayStation dude. He used to hang with dang, I can't even think of their names no more, man.
It wasn't Hillary, right?
Who's hey,
what's the dude's name? Well, because he had one stop on there. He had
black dude, white dude,
white guy. He had one stop on there. He had with him. He had what's the other dude? The PC guy.
Anchorman this morning?
No, not Anchorman.
Anchorman was
Arsenal?
Xbox.
Yeah, Anchorman's Xbox.
Arsenal?
Anchorman. No, it wasn't Arsenal. It was dang, I can't think of his name. It'll come to me later, man. But yeah, it was a lot of people coming at us back then, man. Calling us all kind.
For behind that DirectX 12.
The secret sauce. Remember, we went through the whole secret sauce.
Hey, listen, show me tell you some real. That's why I know. Even what they're saying about far as Phil picking out the hardware, right? Now the same person again. that told me about the DirectX 12 who also told me about these mid-generation consoles, right? Like I said, my opinion is my opinion. I don't have the reason to come out here and lie about video games. Even, we all laugh about the Joe Montana. I didn't make that up. You know, that developer came to us on Twitter.
He sat there and said some stuff. Like, we was excited because we thought,
exactly.
It was exclusive to Microsoft.
Hey, yo, listen.
And it came out to be a phone game, man.
Hey, yo, I'll come out, I wear that. Cool, it is, right? But my opinion is my opinion. I don't have to lie about video games. You know what I mean? Like when I said these new consoles were coming out, I'm telling you, I'm getting the same information from the same guy. Same guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to say that to say this, right? No, before we get the hell about it. From the same damn guy, right? So I was saying that again. Remember we used to go back and forth show. I remember when someone was like, "Damn, how come Microsoft spend 1.3 billion with AMD?" Remember we used to tease the Sony guys, y'all got off the shelf parts and this, that, and the other.
All that
y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't spent 400 million.
I used to say this all the time. Sony just threw some chips in the box.
Yeah, cool. You know what I mean? But I didn't know at the time that 1.3 or whatever it covered multiple SoCs. I don't know what the hell. I didn't know what that's. Systems on the chip. I mean, which covers that and the X. I didn't know that at the time. But again, so that again was paid for and greenlighted by Donnie D in 2012. And check this shit out, right? Now, like I try to tell him, if Phil had said a numerous times, he's not a tech guy. He's not. That's not his thing. Building consoles, this, that, and the other. Like Kaz Arise, the president of PlayStation, it was Mark Cerny with the development team and the Microsoft, what do you call it, Surface team or whatever, go together and design the motherfucker. That has nothing to do with Phil. You know what I mean? Bro, what are you doing?
They got a whole nother division for that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what? And so it's crazy. While we on the show, my man Jason from over there started up on Microsoft. He in my inbox like, yo, what's up, this guy? Like, how do you? I said, bro, I don't even know, but the shit is definitely spooky. Like, he just be lying. Bro, bro, you tweaking. I don't understand, bro. I don't know what your stock in AMD. He's always wrong about everything. You ain't never right about shit. You know what I mean? And I used to look out for him. Yo, nah, this shit gonna be $500. That was something that comes to be $500 way before Microsoft announced that shit's gonna be $500. He argued me down around it. Was wrong about this shit. Somebody, what's it called? Assassin's Creed gonna be 1080p 6. I said, D, nah, I don't. They ain't gonna be no 60 on the X and 30 on the Pro. If it ain't nothing that's bro. He always wrong. I mean, this nigga arguing now about the Switch being 4K and some CUDA cores. I'm like, bro, it was told to me it's not as powerful as 2013 hardware. This man, again, ain't got no reason to lie. You know what I mean? I don't believe. Nigga argued me down about that shit, bro. This nigga, you tweaking. You know what I mean? I say, God forbid if Phil was to die today. And real talk, I Phil don't think I like him. Which, if you were talking about this gaming, you know what I mean? What has he besides take the Kinect out the box? I'm just calling a spade a spade. What, the Phantom Dust original assets? What gonna say? You know what I mean? Take the Kinect out the box. Because Quantum Break and Gears and all that shit, Titanfall, all that came from Donnie D. I'm not even saying that I'm Z, you're a big Donnie D fanboy. No, I'm just being honest. Under Donnie D, at least we had Xbox exclusives. Shit, we had great third-party deals. Phil talking about some, it's not fair for gamers. I mean, it's fair to keep things off rival from other gamers. What the hell? You know what I mean? Bro, come on. You know what I mean? Well, you can say, well, at least they saving that money. What do we get? We ain't got shit. Show, come on, these last 2.5 years been hard, bro. Especially looking across. Hey, bro, and you don't even gotta like them type of games.
I missed all that trash.
Hey,
you know
bro,
what I'm
look, hey, show, you ain't gotta like them type of games, show. My thing is, you might think that. All I'm saying is, again, maybe you think Last of Us or Uncharted, same, fine, cool, but those games are big for their fucking. They're selling 8 million. They're big for their fan base, and they do a great job. Yeah. What do we got?
I mean, Sony always been a single player console. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sony.
Yeah,
they always been that way. They always been a single player. Only thing I want them to do is expand their mind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What I mean, instead of having doing a modern westernized game, do a Japanese game where instead of it being the same, but instead of using a gun or something, just hand-to-hand combat and some stealth moves or something. You know what I mean? Where you can karate and everything. I mean, I would like to see a change up.
You know what I'm saying? You know what happened, show? I meant to mention just, but I had to get the kids. Let me see if we get on. And you think about Microsoft being the king of multiplayer, and they was during the original Xbox. They were on the 360. This one, Halo was rivaling Call of Duty, and Gears are right up there with them. You know what I mean? is that now third party has surpassed Microsoft exclusives in terms of popularity online. You know what I mean?
True.
So
Yeah.
Microsoft, and they're they're not the king of multiplayer anymore because now Sony has those games on their platforms. You know what? Still doing what they're doing at those story-driven goddamn games. You understand what I'm saying? Which are few and far between. So Microsoft's the ones who had to change their shit up to compete because you didn't got the multiplayer crown no more.
Have you played the? Did you play the Halo 5?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I played it, yeah.
Did you play it like the story?
Yeah, I played it. I'm not a Halo guy. I beat it. Me and co-op did with T Reaper. I'm not a Halo guy.
That's the way they're going. Like you see that co-op with the story and all that little trash.
It's been co-op
and multiplayer.
It's been co-op
and multiplayer. It's gonna be stories and multiplayer. You'll be able to play through the whole thing.
Hey, it's been co-op since 3.
The games are good though.
It's been co-op since 3. Well, Halo's been co-op since 3. I co-opted it on 3. I didn't, you know what I mean?
Halo's been co-op since 1 technically.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about online. You know what I mean? Right. I don't remember the story being co-op on 2. Was it? I don't remember, but if it was, I don't.
Yeah, it was.
It was. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you know what I mean. But again, I'm just saying. So that's if anyone, I think is Microsoft's ones who have to change and adapt. But you still got Nintendo doing what they
just. Truth be told, they just need.
They got too much money for the bullshit show. They got
too
much money.
They got way too. They just need games. That's why I say I want to see progress.
Hey, bro,
this XO need to show me progress. That's what it need to show.
Show me. Hey, that's perfect way to put it. Show us something. Like show us something.
Hey, show like
the CGI trailers or something. I'll take anything right now.
Hey, I'm
show a damn picture of a game.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy, bro? I've been saying that for how long? Yeah. But again, this is the average fanboy. No, they're still with Sony and that game. Like I remember E3 2016 when Sony came out to show that God of War. I know I'm a God of War guy. We wasn't expecting any of that. All I'm saying is that we know everything. That's the problem. There's been a problem with Microsoft's E3 this year. That we know everything we're going to see. We're going to see a Gears, a Forza, and Halo when we go into goddamn E3. You know what I mean? When Sony came out with that E3 20, I wasn't expecting Spider-Man. I wasn't expecting God of War. They had Days Gone. All that shit. And whether you liked them, that was just like, oh, shit. Like, oh, Spider-Man? Yeah. Oh, God damn. You know what I mean? I was like, soup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my thing is, again,
that Ghost game, man, I'm excited for that one.
Ghost Tsushima. But you know what I'm talking about. They got too much money, to be in it. But, like, come on, bro. Like, y'all tweaking.
Let me ask y'all something. Would y'all consider this gen a bad generation for Xbox?
Yeah, it was.
Now, to be fair, every console has had a bad gen.
I don't make it right.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Right. No.
But
you're right.
Yeah, Dirt has a point here.
Yeah, now, so they fucked up, and think about the PS3 was technically Sony's bad gen.
Okay.
Yeah,
it came back booming.
They came back. Here's the thing, though. You know what the difference is? You know the difference? Why Sony and them, they was having problems financially, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was at the beginning of this gen.
Yeah, I mean, but they were having problems financially and this, that, and the other decisions. Microsoft has the. Let me see. You know why this generation was so bad for Microsoft? If you look back at the 360, they had great second and third party deals. Whether games like 99 Nights, maybe they didn't always have the talent, but they will go out there and fucking pay for IP to get done. You know what I mean? Or whatever. They went away from all that shit this generation. You know what
Zaire, remember when they got
something else.
Remember when it was rumored they was invested in HUD housing?
Oh, we talking about Sony? Oh yeah. Hey, show. We used to tear their ass up, didn't we?
But there's one thing that you kind of forgetting about last gen, the beginning of the last gen.
What's that?
I don't know, like what's it? Nitus that said the developers in this podcast today, the developers, if they're not on your side, you fucked, right?
Yeah, you are.
You really
the developers wasn't with the PS3 initially. I mean, do you guys remember that?
You know.
Yeah, they wasn't.
You know why?
I think the PS3 got fucked over.
You know why? Also, too, the cell was extremely hard to develop for. B, that Sony would give those guys a dev unit, a dev kit that should be in Japanese and a bunch of binary codes. You know what I mean? And whereas here, Microsoft, there's one thing I said back then, Microsoft had very easy development tools. Very easy. You know what I mean? Right. You know, so, that. But even going into this generation, you know what I mean?
But that goes to my point, though, Z. Like, Xbox was getting all of these second and third party exclusives. Kind of like the way, because the developers was with them. They were winning the market at the time. And they was like, let's just make a deal with this. And like the developers was willing to play ball. They're the market leader right now. they're easier to develop hardware. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna catch y'all, man. My boy Bron on. I gotta go watch my boy.
Oh,
man.
y'all about to check it out too.
Okay. All right, no problem. You know what, Dirt? I'm with you, right? 135%, right? You know what I mean? In what you're saying. And again, it's important that I say this. Microsoft's at the start of this generation, the messaging has been horrible. It's not it's not what you say, it's how you say it. They did a horrible job explaining always online. I didn't have a problem with that, you know what I mean? Changing. I was all about trading my game digitally. I don't have a problem with DRM. I don't really buy used games. It's their messaging. They shot themselves in both feet at the start of the generation. You know what I mean? And again, then they sacrificed the specs of their console to include a peripheral that they didn't even fully fucking support. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, with that being said, right? But then you go from, listen to this. This is what they went from. Us having, because I've always said again that Xbox, Play Anywhere, it's not a good thing because you're taking the value from your console. Hear me out, right? You're talking about day and date, and again, we can all agree that it has not been a huge success. That didn't make Gears of War sell 15 million. It didn't. It didn't make Forza sell 35 million. It didn't. This goes back to even Shameless Blackley, the original creator of fucking of the original Xbox. We're just two different consumers, all right? But instead of the problem is Microsoft is looking at those 2.8 billion gamers and how could they fucking attract them or get them, right? This is what they're looking at, right? All right, but again, like you're doing, you're making people, make games to attract them, but you don't totally ignore your fucking console because we're the one buying live. We're the one buying your goddamn games. You know what I mean? And this is what they did again, like bro. And I don't understand what came in here. Understand is that you have, bro. Check this shit out. You have they get our exclusive day and date, right? And then that's what I'm saying. And they still get their own PC exclusives, right? They get Xbox. They get to play our multiplayer for free. I mean, at what point is you say enough is enough? Check it out, Dirt. Everything that I loved about this console, whether it was Xbox Live, voice chat point, I don't only need the console to enjoy. That's the God's honest truth. I can hop in a party for my PC. I can hop in a party for my cell phone. I'm not even saying that's a bad thing, the app. I'm just saying, but everything they got, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, and everything you just said and more was said in my rant. And even in my dog shit channel, not even 300 subs, I got almost 100 views on that video already.
Yeah.
Like, people are having enough of this shit.
Yeah, I was like, and we're not talking about third party.
We don't probably care about Gears Tactics, but the fact that the PC won't even share its exclusives with the Xbox day and date, there is a problem there.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, that's all we're trying to say. I know K Mega was spending that we're being babies, but
I agree with you guys on this.
I don't care. I don't care that. How you say? I don't care that. They got. I don't care about the game. I'm not saying, but when is enough? Where's listen? What I'm saying, like Showstopper hitting on the hill. The fact that you have time to develop a PC exclusive, and I haven't had a decent goddamn game in 2.5 years, it's a problem.
Right.
You got the audacity to come out there saying PC exclusive. We haven't had a fucking decent game in 2.5 years. The last decent goddamn game, and again, I know you're gonna get Forza. That's every goddamn year. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got Gears of War 4 in 2016. That was the last AAA goddamn game to release on this platform outside of Forza.
That's true.
I mean, that's what happens when the PC becomes more and more easy to use? Like, think about it, just buying the PlayStation and you just deal with the PC for the 2 games a year you would play.
Yeah, bro,
I mean, that's the reality, right? Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're gonna spend $30, $60 a year to buy the Xbox games, and that's it. So instead of you spending hundreds of dollars a year, now you're down to only
How about
60.
this though? How about this right here? How about the more they say? Well, and again, I'm getting a better version of the exclusive on PC, most likely cheaper, right? But if you sell more hardware, you will get people to buy more software on your hardware. Is where again you make the majority of your money on software sales.
I didn't get to say this on BGST, but Z, I think you'll agree with me with here. History always repeats itself. Just like back in the day when Microsoft treated the PC fan base like shit, they stopped giving them games and so on. And that was wrong. I'll admit, Microsoft should have given PCs some games. But now, history is repeating itself, but instead of them treating PC like shit, they're treating the Xbox like shit.
And we're paying.
You're driving away your fan base again, this time on your console side.
Hey, bro. This ain't no job here, right? This ain't no 2-bit hustle. You got die-hard jokes. You know I've been here from the bro. I was a beta tester. My gamer tag is single digits, bro. Like I've been here. You know what I mean? If you got a joker like me, feel some type of way, like bro, come on, bro. Like
even post up when you finally got the pro, he said this is the first time I felt like I wanted to complete a game when he started playing that Spider-Man.
Like bro, like
god damn.
Like that. There's nothing again. Like I'm saying because they end the generation on such a low note. That's all I'm asking. I understand they bought the average Joe Smo don't know about them buying no goddamn studios. We judge what we see. They can't rest on their laws. They cannot. And again, you have to cut the generation off because what happens is that third party determines that. But once third party comes out with a new engine and you don't feel like shoehorning that shit on in 2013, that's what happens. They're gonna close the door on that shit. I want when they come or drop the Xbox Scarlett, whatever the hell you call it, I want Xbox Scarlett's exclusive. Why? To take full advantage of my goddamn hardware. I want them to look the best they can look. You know what I mean? And not worried about again 2013 hardware. Is that too much to ask for? Sony's gonna do it. Nintendo's gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna sell. Why, bro? I hate. That's why I hate having this conversation. Well, it's gonna sell more. I don't care about Microsoft's money. Like what them? Like just think about that. When they joke, be quick to throw that money in their face. Well, they this and they make money off Havoc, and what has that done for you the last 2.5 years? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Real
talk. What has they done? Or Terry Myers didn't believe in the gaming division, but they spend over $2 billion on fucking Minecraft. How many controllers have we gotten? Elites, another elite, and this, that, and the other. I'm like, just like, come on, man, we gotta be fucking, bro, they tweaking. Like, come on, man, like, damn, enough was enough, bro. Like, come on, they had the audacity to lost their $500 goddamn console alongside Zoo Tycoon and all that shit right there. Bro, come on, man. They like, come on. Like, bro, you know what I mean? And it's still a problem that, again, that exclusively on a weaker hardware, on a cheaper console, their games, now, I'm not saying what you enjoy more. They like to confuse you two, that their games still look better graphically. And that's a problem, man. And that problem, again, is still going to continue if they don't fucking cut the line and they still trying to make games on that Gears of War, whatever, or Halo, still run on fucking 2013 hardware. You know what I mean? It's going to be, Sony ain't going to do that. They come out, you can, your shit be backwards compat, but if you want this God of War, whatever, 2, whatever the new one is, you need a PlayStation 5.
Right.
Because you want to sell your box. You got to sell your hardware. And it's like they don't care about, like, the Xbox to them is like, okay, you get it, fine. Like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? Man. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, bro, today go back to putting us, the console game was back first in their priority. Now all that Win 10 shit, because the average console game don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. We don't, bro. That's what they do. They trying to hang their hats on, bro. What the heck, bro? Listen, I'm a console. I'm not knocking those that play on PC, bro. Bro, I don't listen. If I wanted to play on PC, I can't have a gaming rig. You know what I mean? That's not my thing. I'm a console guy. You know what I mean? So and again, it's like, bro. I understand that Microsoft, they're in a unique position. They're Windows, and I get all that, right? They've been that since the start of the generation. But I didn't feel like that. They always own Windows and all that shit. I felt like a console game with the 360. I like all the new features. All that shit is cool. When you start putting it as the focal point or the selling point of your console, play anywhere, and if I got a rig that can run it, it's gonna run it better, and this, that, and I can get it cheaper here, and I can still play and have Xbox Live. Like, come on, man, what the fuck? Like, that's a no fucking brainer. Let my silver, let my fucking gold fucking go away. I can still hop in the multiplayer Xbox and play with you guys, right? You know what? If I got a rig that can run it, guess what? I can also buy my multiplats over there for cheaper too. So fuck paying $65. I can get it for $20 on CD keys or something. You know what I mean? Like they pushing gamers away from this shit, man. Like come on, like bro, it's no brainer that Sony and Nintendo are selling the most whole software and hardware they've ever done because they're doing things in a traditional console way that people are, bro. I'm just getting real. It's easy. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, man. Like, bro. Man, that's all I'm saying. Dude, you get mad at me. Don't get caught up in the theatrics. But if you're looking at the underlying messages of what I'm saying,
Oh, man. Yeah, no, I hear you, bro.
I'll put on the shows for entertainment and this, that, and the other. But what I'm saying, Look at the underlying message of what I'm saying. And they're blatant and they're brazen with like, come on, bro. How you dare you come out there and announce a PC exclusive, right? And you ain't giving us a goddamn game in 2.5 years, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what you call asinine. Like, you know, until jokers again come out there, motherfucker, and be honest and stop. You know what I mean? If you want things to change, you have to be honest, bro. You know what I mean? So this Xbox community stand up and say, you know what? Hold the phone, bro. What the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? If motherfuckers get together and stop all, you know what I mean, and all that motherfucking and be honest and say, oh, this shit got to change, bro. Like they got on Sony about that cross, this shit got to change, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like fuck all that, man. I don't care if Phil don't. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. That shit don't bother me. I ain't never cared about who made a video game. That's not my thing, bro. I said shit time and time again. You know, I know you think I don't like him. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm spending money, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was, I'm gonna tell you this should tell you it all. When I was the most pro Xbox guy in the world, right? Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers ain't send me fucking. You think $5 goddamn Xbox Live card? Because I'm just a consumer, right? And a consumer, you know what I mean? When they give away the other shit, I understand they got bigger platforms or whoever the book is. And I understand how the YouTube game goes. Trust me, I understand the business of it, right? But I'm covering 95% whatever Xbox shit on my channel. You know what I mean? Cool, right? But again, we just talking about somebody. Not saying I have more credibility than others, but I thought they could say, "Damn, you know, I'm not one of these guys that claim to be neutral." You know, you got the ones that claim to be neutral, right? And just hate on shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you know this shit coming from a valid point. Like, bro, that's why I said this whole the fans. It's not even a PlayStation thing. Fanboys are fanboy or weirdos, no matter control. When I said that, what should the 343 be making outside of Halo, bro? You got over 500 fucking employees, and I got called. Like, bro, like, come, what the fuck, like, bro. Naughty Dog was the third of the fucking resources and I'm not saying maybe Naughty, I'm not saying who's more talent, bro. They can't be working on multiple IPs, bro. That's why them games again, for they got say damn another Halo. Did they get what you call franchise fatigue? Because that's all that they're giving us. You know what I mean? You know, like that's it. You know, they're doing the right thing now. You know, the 343 Playground is working on 3 projects. And that's something they. And again, I don't believe in giving credit. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, say, Maya, here's $25 for keeping. No, your room should be clean. This is something they should have been doing. Like, you know, right. You ain't got to come in there, motherfucking and revent. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. If you gonna throw, how you see boxer throw rocks, bro? You gonna be in it to win it. Microsoft did this right here. You can blame it on the media, and the media ain't had nothing to do with them not putting out no goddamn quality games in 2.5 years. They ain't got nothing to do with it. We can claim media bias to this, that okay, we understand. But what the fuck is the games?
That's what it's about.
You know what I mean? Well, Sony had their I understand, right? But cool, they had this, that, and the other. I understand. But in the day, you know, I'm an Xbox guy and really don't give a fuck what Sony did. But what's going on right now? What's happening? You know?
All right.
That's all that I'm saying. They like to blame Donnie been gone for 4 years. Donnie ain't had keys to the building in 4 years. We still blame shit on Donnie D. But the games you like to put on your list all came from Donnie D. Like, we can't have it both ways, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You like to talk about the sunsets, this and that. All that was greenlighted by Donnie D. But this Phil, God forbid, like I said before, if Phil was to drop dead today, right? What would you attribute to his success of running, having the keys? Now, he actually got a promotion. He's the vice president. And I was one who said, I don't know about this, bro. Everybody's happy about him getting a promotion. Phil's a nice guy. Now he's the vice president of gaming. All I'm saying, though, the things that I'm complaining about came under Phil. This nigga double agent, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everything that and I understand the Fitz rots from the head back, like most of the thing. And other things, some things may be happening that I may not know about. But I understand that Phil's, he say the HNIC, the head nigga in charge, or the front man. So everything that I don't like about this platform now has come under his. I didn't feel this way under Robbie Batch or what's the guy name? Peter Moore. I didn't feel this way. Right. I didn't feel this way under Donnie. Nah, I feel this way under you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, right. What are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? That and again, that's what people don't understand, or well, they going, you know, because here's the thing. This is what they do, right? Dirt. When they come on and announce something I've been talking about, oh yeah, it's great. But when I'm talking about them getting it, I'm the Antichrist. But fine, I'm listen. I'm the only child, bro. And fuck, I ain't got no problem playing with myself. I still be by my damn self, right? I carry the cross. You know what I mean? Bro, you know how much shit I didn't get, bro. You gonna tell you, I didn't argue with them same niggas on BGST telling me these new consoles was coming. Check this shit out, bro. And we'll get the fuck about it. I don't know if you seen the earlier show. I will go back and tell them, listen, bro. All they listen, the same joker they told me about DX12, told me about these new, consoles coming. Argue me out. I don't know what I'm talking about, this, that, the other, right? Microsoft is not going to do that. They care about the consumer and all this shit, right? All the shit they just say, right?
No, they love the Scorpio.
Yeah, and everybody, so when Microsoft announced, everybody go and change their goddamn symbol on Twitter to the goddamn scorpion sign. Like, this is a mob mentality, bro. I'm sitting back laughing.
And they talk about that shit 2 years in a row, every fucking podcast.
Hey, I watched every single BGST. I remember you saying that stuff, and I remember vividly.
I remember not believing him
at first. I remember Crap was against like another console,
was against,
like a mid-gen refresh.
All of them were against it, bro. Mike is this and I'm telling. Listen, the console will be out in 2017. Now again, I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is real about me, Dirk. Whatever. Like, if I come out here and laugh, have fun, get caught up in the character. My opinion, I'm grown. I don't have no goddamn video. Ain't that serious to me, bro? I ain't never go up and say that, hey, I'm some industry insider. I'm just saying, and again, even with the fucking, what's it called, 3 Playground Games, I just didn't come out and say that a person didn't go to school or put herself in $100,000 in debt to make card games. Now they're working on this came from somebody over there. What was told to me in the chat, like, we can do all types of shit. They're artists. You can't stifle their you know what I mean? Like their growth. Like, that's what, bro, you think about it. You had Destiny in-house. One of the biggest, multi-class this generation. One of the reasons why, I'm not saying it's the only reason, but once they wanted to create something else outside of Halo, and Microsoft wouldn't allow them to. That was one of the things that started the issue. You know what I mean? Like, just think about it. They had Destiny was exclusive. It went from being exclusive to your platform to it being the PlayStation having the marketing rights and getting exclusive content on their box. Just think about that shit right there, bro. Not only was this shit in the house, that DLC and all this shit releases on there first. Like, come on, man. They got the, like, bruh. Like, man, shit, man. You talking about something being spooky and motherfuckers looking at me like I'm the pariah, or he just does this and he just, nah, man. Fuck that, man. Listen. 9 times out of 10, I done spent more money on this platform than any other jokers, know what I mean? So you can't tell me how they feel about my money. And I know what he said, quote unquote, being a true Xbox dude, this ain't what it's about, bro. Like, bro, the same reason how I went out there and cheesed them plates and having them shitty ass crappy games, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, what I mean, this ain't, bro. I'm used to having big blockbuster games. What Xbox do? All shit over the top. And then Tony guys, well, it's not always about that. A game was a game, and I used to tease them dudes about that shit. Give them hell. You know what I mean? Make fun of this shit. Like, bro, now we out there taking, I'm just saying, so you just being negative Nancy. See, I'm just saying that's all right with me. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all tweaking.
So, Z, was K-Mega making videos about you for making fun of Godzilla and shit? No, he turned a blind eye, didn't he?
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like
why is he getting upset when we make fun of things like Sea of Thieves now?
Hey, bro, they tweaking out there, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Shit looking spooky.
I've tested Crapgamer multiple times on this shit, so I tag him like, oh, look at all these great games Sony's coming out. And he's like, well, I bet you they weren't so happy in the beginning of the generation when they had the Order, Nags, yada, yada. So it's funny how even to this day, he's so quick to jump on those games, but he's not willing to even admit Microsoft has shitty games right now, or say it's a big deal.
Yeah.
The dude's a straight up hypocrite.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. I'm just saying we can't end. They shouldn't end. They can do whatever they want. This generation on such a low note. You know what I mean? I just they need, again, especially when Sony's leaving. How you say? They're leaving on such a high note. Whether you like, it's all subjective. Whether you like those goddamn games or not, you know what I mean? But The Last of Us 2, that's gonna be big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't wait for that shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, shit. And even, bro, who would have thought to say that Kratos is bigger than Master Chief? Who would have thought to say that? You know what I mean? It is. That God of War had a bigger impact this generation than Halo 5 did, and that's a fact.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man, people will argue about that one.
Nah, come on.
I mean, now it's possible when Infinite comes out, like maybe Halo can get that crown back, but you're right. This generation, no doubt about it, man. That Kratos is a beast.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we're trying to say.
Yeah.
But the amount of lashback we get for saying that shit, though. Well, you don't know the Halo 5 sales right now.
Yeah. You know, that shit is definitely spooky, man. Definitely. Let me let this dog go home. Let my dog out. That shit wild, man. That's all, bro. That shit.